Hey there everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we talk about living healthy, staying fit, and aging strong. Now tell me honestly, how many of you start your morning with a nice, warm bowl of oatmeal? It's comforting, it's filling, and you've probably heard it's one of the healthiest breakfasts you can have, right? Especially after 60, it feels like every doctor, nutritionist, or health magazine is telling us, eat oatmeal for your heart, for your cholesterol, for your digestion, and sure, oatmeal can be absolutely amazing. But here's the thing nobody really talks about. If you're over 60 and you're eating oatmeal the wrong way, you could actually be harming your health instead of helping it. When most people over 60 think about oatmeal, they imagine a warm, hearty breakfast that's good for their heart and easy on digestion. But what many don't realize is that not all oatmeal is created equal, and choosing the wrong type can quietly undermine the very health benefits you're trying to get. There are several kinds of oats available on the market: instant oats, quick oats, rolled oats, and steel cut oats. At first glance, they all look similar, and the packaging often makes them seem equally healthy. However, the difference lies in how much they've been processed. The more an oat is processed, the faster it digests in your body, and the faster it digests, the more it can cause your blood sugar to spike. This is especially important to understand after the age of 60, when your metabolism and insulin sensitivity naturally slow down. Instant oats, the kind that cook in just a minute or two, are pre-cooked, dried, and flattened so much that your body breaks them down almost immediately after eating. That means within half an hour of breakfast, your blood sugar levels can rise sharply, only to drop soon after. You might feel tired, hungry again, or even a bit shaky mid-morning. Over time, those repeated sugar spikes and crashes can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and energy instability, all of which are much harder to manage in your senior years. Rolled oats and steel-cut oats, on the other hand, are less processed. They take longer to cook, but that's exactly what makes them better for you. They digest more slowly, providing a steady release of energy that keeps you full for longer and helps maintain consistent blood sugar levels throughout the morning. Think of it this way: when you eat instant oats, you're giving your body quick burning fuel. It burns fast and disappears quickly. When you eat steel-cut oats, you're giving your body slow burning fuel. It lasts longer, supports your metabolism, and keeps you feeling satisfied without a crash. That slow, steady energy is crucial after 60, because your body doesn't handle large sugar surges as efficiently as it once did. It also helps your heart, because the soluble fiber in less processed oats works gradually to reduce cholesterol. Instant oats may still contain some fiber, but the refining process weakens their structure and reduces their nutritional impact. Another problem with instant or quick oats is that most come in flavored packets. Those flavors, maple brown sugar, apple cinnamon, or peaches and cream, often contain added sugars and artificial flavors. That means you're not just eating oats, you're also consuming hidden sugars that can quickly cancel out the benefits. When you choose plain rolled or steel-cut oats, you're starting with a blank canvas. You control what goes in: natural fruits, nuts, seeds, or spices, all of which add nutrition without unnecessary sugar. After 60, small food choices matter more than ever. Your body needs fiber for digestion, stable carbs for energy, and a steady insulin response to protect your heart and brain. Choosing whole oats instead of processed ones may seem like a small decision, but over time, it can make a real difference in your energy, weight, and long-term health. Many people genuinely believe they're making a smart, heart-healthy choice when they eat oatmeal for breakfast, but the hidden danger often lies in how it's prepared and what's added to it. One of the biggest mistakes older adults make is adding too much sugar or relying on pre-flavored oatmeal packets that are already loaded with it. These packets might seem convenient, but they often contain 3 to 4 teaspoons of added sugar per serving, and if you eat 2 packets, that's over 30 grams of sugar, almost the same as eating a dessert first thing in the morning. At first, it might taste satisfying, giving you that warm, sweet comfort, but inside your body, something entirely different is happening. The sugar hits your bloodstream quickly, raising your blood glucose levels and forcing your body to release a large amount of insulin to manage it. For someone over 60, this becomes a real problem because your body's natural ability to handle sugar declines with age. Insulin sensitivity drops, which means sugar stays in your blood longer, causing inflammation, fatigue, and over time, an increased risk of diabetes and heart disease. You might not notice the effects immediately, but those mid-morning energy crashes, sudden hunger pangs, or the urge for another snack are signs that your blood sugar is on a roller coaster. What's worse is that many of these flavored oatmeal options are marketed as heart healthy or whole grain, giving people the illusion that they're eating something completely safe. In reality, the extra sugar not only cancels out the health benefits of the oats, but can also promote fat storage, especially around the midsection, which is harder to lose after 60. It's not just the pre-packaged versions either. Many people add brown sugar, honey, syrups, or sweetened dried fruits to plain oats, thinking it's harmless because it's natural. But sugar, no matter where it comes from, still affects the body the same way. What your body really needs at this age is stable energy, not quick bursts that fade away fast. That's why it's important to retrain your taste buds to enjoy oatmeal with less sweetness and more nutrition. A great way to do that is by adding fresh fruit instead of sugar. Half a banana, a handful of blueberries, or diced apples add natural sweetness along with fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins that your body can use. These nutrients help fight inflammation, support digestion, and even improve heart health, benefits that refined sugar can never provide. You can also use spices to elevate flavor without needing sugar. Cinnamon, nutmeg, or cardamom not only make oatmeal taste richer, but also help regulate blood sugar naturally. Cinnamon, in particular, has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, which can be a big help for people over 60. For extra taste, a drizzle of vanilla extract or a spoon of plain yogurt adds creaminess without spiking your glucose levels. The goal isn't to make your oatmeal taste bland. It's to make it balanced so it nourishes your body instead of stressing it. When you start cutting down on sugar, your palate adjusts. Within a few weeks, you begin to notice and appreciate the natural sweetness of oats, fruits, and spices. You'll feel more satisfied after eating, your energy will stay steady longer, and you won't crave those mid-morning sweets. Over time, this one simple change can help protect your heart, control your weight, and keep your blood sugar stable. It's not about giving up sweetness completely. It's about being mindful of where it comes from and how much your body really needs. A lot of people think that a bowl of oatmeal alone makes a complete healthy breakfast, but that's only half true. Oatmeal is an excellent source of complex carbohydrates and fiber, which are great for digestion and heart health, but when eaten on its own, it can leave your body short on two critical nutrients, protein and healthy fats. As we age, especially after 60, our nutritional needs change dramatically. The body begins to lose muscle mass faster, metabolism slows down, and the ability to stay full for long periods decreases. This is why starting the day with only carbs, even healthy ones like oats, can set you up for energy crashes and hunger before lunchtime. Oatmeal without added protein or fats digests quickly, causing your blood sugar to rise and fall just as fast. That's why you might feel good for an hour or two after breakfast, but by mid-morning, you're already craving snacks or coffee. Protein and healthy fats act as balancing partners for the carbs in your oatmeal. They slow digestion, keep blood sugar levels steady, and provide your muscles and brain with the steady fuel they need to function properly. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at using protein, so you actually need more of it to maintain muscle strength and bone health. Adding even a modest amount of protein to your oatmeal can make a huge difference. Something as simple as stirring in a few spoonfuls of Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a scoop of protein powder can turn your plain oats into a complete, balanced meal. These additions don't just help with fullness. They also support your immune system, repair tissues, and improve metabolism, all of which are vital for healthy aging. Healthy fats are equally important. They help your body absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K, nutrients that protect your eyes, bones, and immune system as you get older. Adding nuts like almonds, walnuts, or pecans gives your oatmeal a satisfying crunch and adds omega-3 fatty acids that support brain and heart function. A spoonful of almond butter or peanut butter can add creaminess and depth, while boosting your intake of monounsaturated fats, which are great for cardiovascular health. If you prefer a lighter option, seeds like chia, flax, or pumpkin seeds work beautifully too. They bring not only healthy fats, but also additional fiber and trace minerals such as magnesium and zinc, which are often lacking in older adults' diets. The idea is to think of oatmeal as the base, not the full meal. On its own, it's just carbs. With the right additions, it becomes a balanced breakfast that powers your body for hours. For example, a bowl of oats topped with chia seeds, a handful of berries, and a spoonful of nut butter gives you a perfect mix of slow carbs, plant protein, and healthy fats. You can even make savory oatmeal with a poached egg and avocado for a completely different twist that still delivers the same balance. This kind of breakfast helps you stay energized longer, supports your metabolism, and prevents those post-meal energy dips that make you feel sluggish. When you start pairing your oats with protein and fat, you'll notice you feel fuller, more alert, and more satisfied throughout the day. Your blood sugar won't fluctuate as much, and you won't find yourself craving sweets or snacks mid-morning. Over time, this habit can help you maintain a healthier weight, protect muscle tone, and support a more stable mood and energy level. For seniors especially, this combination is key to staying active, strong, and independent. It's not about eating more food, it's about eating smarter. A small adjustment like adding protein and healthy fat to your oatmeal can transform your breakfast from a quick filler into a true fuel for healthy aging. Many people think that eating oatmeal every morning gives them all the fiber their body needs, but that's not entirely true. Oatmeal is an excellent source of soluble fiber, particularly beta-glucan, which helps lower cholesterol and supports heart health. However, as we get older, our digestive systems slow down, and relying only on one type of fiber can create imbalances that affect gut health, digestion, and regularity. Soluble fiber works by absorbing water and forming a gel-like substance that helps lower cholesterol and control blood sugar, but it doesn't do much to move food efficiently through the intestines. That's where insoluble fiber comes in. The rougher, bulkier type that helps clean the digestive tract and prevent constipation. After 60, many people unknowingly reduce their intake of insoluble fiber by eating soft, processed, or easy to digest foods like oatmeal, soups, or refined grains. While these foods are gentle on the stomach, they can also lead to slower bowel movements, bloating, and discomfort if not balanced properly. The key is to create fiber diversity in your meals, meaning you need both soluble and insoluble fiber sources throughout the day. A simple way to do this is by upgrading your oatmeal bowl with ingredients that bring different kinds of fiber to the mix. Adding chopped apples, pears, or berries not only gives natural sweetness and flavor, but also adds insoluble fiber that helps move waste through the digestive system more effectively. Nuts like almonds or walnuts are another great option, providing crunch, protein, and fiber variety. Seeds such as flax, chia, or pumpkin seeds are small but powerful. They offer both soluble and insoluble fiber, plus healthy fats and minerals that support gut bacteria. Just 1 tablespoon of ground flax seed can make a noticeable difference in digestion and bowel regularity, especially when consumed consistently. Good gut health becomes more important with age because your microbiome, the community of good bacteria in your intestines, naturally becomes less diverse over time. Fiber diversity helps feed those good bacteria and keep them active, which in turn supports better digestion, immunity, and even mood balance. When you eat the same limited types of fiber every day, your gut bacteria don't get the variety they need, leading to sluggish digestion and nutrient absorption issues. By combining different fiber sources in your oatmeal, you're essentially creating a balanced meal that not only fills you up, but also nourishes your gut ecosystem. Hydration also plays a role here. Increasing fiber without enough fluids can actually make constipation worse, so make sure to drink enough water throughout the day, especially when eating a fiber-rich breakfast. A warm cup of green tea or lemon water alongside your oatmeal can help stimulate digestion and complement the fiber intake. If you prefer experimenting, try adding a few shreds of coconut or some lightly steamed vegetables like carrots or zucchini to savory oatmeal. They add texture and provide insoluble fiber in a creative way. Over time, this simple shift toward fiber diversity can help improve digestion, reduce bloating, and support more regular bowel movements. It also contributes to better heart and metabolic health by balancing blood sugar and cholesterol levels. For people over 60, maintaining gut health is not just about comfort. It's directly linked to overall energy, nutrient absorption, and even immune strength. When you give your body both types of fiber every morning, you're helping it perform at its best from the inside out, supporting smoother digestion and stronger long-term wellness. Oatmeal is often seen as one of the healthiest breakfasts you can have, and for good reason. It's full of fiber, easy to digest, and gentle on the stomach. But one common mistake many people over 60 make is relying on oatmeal too much and not balancing it with the rest of their daily diet. Eating oatmeal every morning isn't necessarily bad, but when it becomes your only consistent breakfast, your body might start missing out on other essential nutrients. Oatmeal is primarily a carbohydrate source, and while those carbs are slow digesting and healthy, too much of even a good thing can throw your body's balance off. After 60, your metabolism slows and your ability to process carbohydrates efficiently decreases. That means eating too many carb-heavy meals, even from whole grains like oats, can cause gradual weight gain, higher blood sugar, and lower energy levels. The key is to see oatmeal as part of a balanced diet rather than the foundation of it. It's important to rotate breakfast choices so your body gets a variety of nutrients throughout the week. For example, having oatmeal a few days, eggs and vegetables on others, or a smoothie with protein and greens occasionally gives your body more complete nourishment. Each food group brings something different. Oats give fiber and complex carbs. Eggs provide protein and healthy fats. Fruits and vegetables offer antioxidants and vitamins, and dairy or plant-based milks deliver calcium and minerals. When you rely solely on one type of meal, you limit your nutrient diversity and can unintentionally weaken areas like muscle health, bone strength, or immunity. Portion size is another part of maintaining balance. Many older adults make large servings of oatmeal, thinking it's light and healthy, but half a cup of dry oats is usually enough for one meal. Adding too much can lead to unnecessary calorie intake, especially if you include toppings like nuts, honey, or dried fruit. Keeping your portions moderate and pairing your oats with protein and healthy fats, such as nuts, yogurt, or eggs, keeps your blood sugar stable and prevents overeating later in the day. It's also important to think about what you eat alongside or after your oatmeal. If the rest of your meals also contain mostly carbs, such as bread, rice, or potatoes, you might end up getting too little protein and too few vegetables overall. A good rule of thumb is to include some protein and colorful produce in every meal, so your body receives the range of nutrients it needs to age well. Another reason to balance your diet is that monotony can affect your digestion and metabolism. When you eat the same foods repeatedly, your gut microbiome doesn't get enough variety to stay diverse and healthy. A diverse gut microbiome helps with better digestion, stronger immunity, and more efficient metabolism. So by rotating different breakfasts, including oatmeal, you're not only feeding your body, but also nourishing your gut bacteria. If you enjoy oatmeal and want to keep it as a regular breakfast, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure it's part of a larger plan that includes lean proteins, plenty of vegetables, and good hydration throughout the day. When you start thinking of oatmeal as one piece of a bigger puzzle instead of your only go-to meal, you create a balanced way of eating that supports your energy, metabolism, and long-term health. By managing portions, varying ingredients, and mixing up your breakfast choices, you'll notice steadier energy, better digestion, and even improvements in weight control. At 60 and beyond, your body thrives on balance, and the right mix of carbs, protein, and healthy fats helps you stay active, strong, and mentally sharp every single day.